Especially the younger horses too. The big crowd sometimes upsets them as well, Pete. So a lot of the locally trained horses are probably better off here, I'd say, because they're used to the surroundings. But big days like this, it can make a difference to young horses.
There's Prince Caliph, number 12, out behind the gates. As I said, there are no scratchings, a full field of 12 here, and right throughout the day. We'll be bringing you the colour, the drama, the excitement, and all of the news that comes out of the opening day of the carnival. Well, they're starting to be loaded up into the gates now for the Carbine Club Stakes, first of 32, and the man who'll be behind the binoculars for those 32 races is up behind the peepers now, Dan Malicki.
Thank you very much, Peter. As they start to move into this race, and just reiterating, Saintly has virtually been back, to use a racing adage, off the map. Huge go, Gary Willett, and looked very well. You're most impressed with him.
Oh, look, I thought he looked the pick of them, Dan. He's also noticed he's by Sky Chase, a horse that Bart had a lot of success with. The other two I liked were Brackenberry, looked very well, and number 1 Encores. But by G. Saintly, you couldn't fold him.
Prince Caliph, Peter pointed out it was sweating up, and so too Touch of Force a little bit.
Yes, I just noticed Brett Preble giving the horse a wipe down in the stalls. Got to be careful that the reins get a bit slippery with the sweat on the reins, and you don't want the reins slipping in a race like this.
Now Zuccarino, a grey, goes into the gates, one of two from the Gerald Ryan camp. The other is In Square. Brian York on Zuccarino, Damien Oliver riding In Square. Prince Caliph is still away from the line, and so too is Chicane, with Shane Dye aboard.
You can see the sweat on number 12 there, Dan. It's sweating up. It's really muggy here today.
And it has sweated up quite noticeably. It's the rank outsider in the field. Saintly now into favouritism on the tote at $3.90. Brackenbury at $4.30, and Encores at $6.50. They are the Super Tab odds for $1. Now they're all set to go. Prince Caliph goes in, and they're ready, and they're off and racing in the first event, the Carbine Club Stakes on Derby Day. And Prince Caliph a bit slow to begin, and Burnell eased out to the back. Saintly's going to settle down third last, whereas Touch of Force is going through on the inside of Trobus in the early part. Zuccarino racing up handy, and so too is Chicane, but it's 5 wide for the moment. Latin Quarter going through in the centre, so a good charge for the lead. In Square's just behind those now. Encores is off the rider. Darren Gouchy's out of the saddle. Encores is off the rider a couple of 100 metres after the start. So as they run along towards the 1,100 metres point now, Latin Quarter pulled its way to the lead. From Chicane second, and Trobus now third, Zuccarino fourth. About 2.5 lengths away, Touch of Force racing fifth on the inside of In Square. A length and a half away then to Brackenbury, and they were followed by Saintly, who's about 8 lengths off the lead. Prince Caliph's on the outside of Brackenbury, who's fourth last in the picture for the moment. Saintly third last on the outside of Burnell, and then came Silver Arch. And Encores lost the rider, Darren Gouchy, 200 metres after the jump. 600 metres left to travel, and it's Latin Quarter ridden along a little bit, joined by Chicane. Zuccarino 3 wide, In Square 4 wide, Prince Caliph 5 wide, Saintly joining in 6 wide, and Silver Arch the widest runner. Touch of Force getting a run up along the inside, down to the 300. Zuccarino's under pressure, but look at Saintly join in. Touch of Force along the rails. Saintly and Darren Beekman go up the Touch of Force, and Brett Preble, they kick away from Brackenbury into the clear, but Saintly's been backed off the map, and he is going to win like a good thing. He's racing away for Darren Beekman, and Saintly wins the first from Brackenbury. Touch of Force will hang on to grab third from Zuccarino. Then came In Square, Prince Caliph, Silver Arch, Burnell, Trobus, Chicane and Latin Quarter last. And Encores lost the rider some 150 to 200 metres after the jump.
Yes, he certainly came down pretty hard. Look, I just hope Darren's all right. He's got a ride and a favourite. But getting back to this winner by Jed, was back like it was unbeatable, and that's how it won. The only horse I thought was a little bit unlucky was Brackenbury. Coming to the home corner, he was in on the fence, but Saintly had a beautiful run all the way.
$3.70 and $1.70 approximately. Brackenbury also $1.70 for the place, and Touch of Force at $2.10, and they virtually were in order. He had a bit of time off in Sydney. He hasn't had a ride during the carnival in Melbourne. He's come down for today. He's got some good rides, and he started off the day, and obviously a horse we're going to hear a lot more of. John Letts has Darren Beekman. Big thrill for Darren. He knows this track pretty well, particularly after 1990, Lettsy, and that horse has obviously got ability, Saintly.
Oh, it was a great ride too, and Darren, you said you were pretty confident all the way.
Yeah, I had a nice run. Had anything on the corner.
just had to come out because he was just going too well. He's such a big strider.
I see you pulled out to the middle of the track, Darren, coming down the straight, and you sort of picked him up very quickly when you wanted to, didn't you?
I did. I just wanted to keep his momentum going because he's such a big strider. He's just going to make a beautiful sort of mile horse, you know. So I think he's a group class.
Well, you've opened the bowling for the Melbourne Cup Carnival of 1995, Darren. Good luck for the rest of the carnival, and it's a great ride. And it's nice to see JB Cummings' name up on top there, isn't it?
It is. He's really part of this carnival, and it's great to see him still in it.
Yeah, good luck for the rest of the carnival, Darren. No, mate, I think
Johnny Letts out there with the winning rider, Darren Beedman, and Bart Cummings is with us. Bart, that horse won with authority.
Yeah, he's always shown a lot of promise, and being a very big strider, this track suited him just down to the ground. He revelled in the big open spaces here at Flemington.
He worked quite nicely the other morning, and there was a big go in the betting ring today. Any of it yours?
Not enough to make the difference, I think.
Will he go on this horse to better class?
I think so. Get a mile and a half pretty easily, and he's just such a effortless move. I've got to hold him in a pretty high opinion of him.
I suppose in some ways it's a different carnival for you this year because you're not going to have a runner in the Melbourne Cup, but, well, little fish are sweet, as they say.
Yeah, it all helps.
Good on you, Bart.
Good on you.
Bart Cummings, the winning trainer there in the first event on the card, with Saintly winning most impressively from Brackenbury. Touch of Force was third. Officially fourth in the race was number 5, and that was Zuccarino, and officially fifth, the bottom one, in Prince Calais. We'll take a break and be back with correct weight or otherwise and all the information on the opening race on Amy.